Hey y'all, and welcome to the Sprinkle Factory YouTube channel where we cover everything culinary. Today we're going to be making tequila lime shrimp tacos and mini margaritas. Let's get straight into it. First we're going to make pickled onions, and we're going to use these on our tacos when we are finished. They're also great to just have around the house as an extra condiment if you want to add it to your tacos or maybe a sandwich. Is really good. So you want to cut up in thin slices a red onion, grab yourself a mason jar, some white vinegar, pack the onions into the jar, and you want to make sure that you pack it pretty tight. After you do that, you want to make sure you add your seasonings, and this is what's going to help pickle the onions. So we have 2.5 tablespoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of salt, a half of teaspoon of just a sprinkle. So put all that good stuff in there, and then after you add the seasonings, you want to add a cup of the regular white distilled vinegar. Now the key to this is allowing it to sit in the refrigerator long enough for the sugars, the salts, and the vinegars to actually pickle your onions. So once you put the lid on, make sure you have a tight fitting lid, and if you have a mason jar, that shouldn't be a problem. They usually come with the lids equipped for the jar, but give it a good shake. So you want to make sure that you dissolve all of your sugars and your salts, which are going to be down at the bottom of your jar. Make sure you shake it up really good, and you're going to put this in the refrigerator. I would let it sit for at least a full day. 2 days, it'll be even better. I let mine sit for 2 days, and as you can see, it soaked up all that beautiful flavor, and it also gives a great color to the onion slices. These are really, really pretty, and they are very, very delicious. Now you would think that these would be pretty pungent in flavor, but honestly they're not. They're very mellow. They are flavorful, but they are a little more mellow than probably what you're thinking. So what I've done is I've grabbed about 20 shrimp. I've cleaned, peeled, and deveined them. I have some red bell pepper, some chopped garlic, a teaspoon of chopped garlic, a shot of tequila, and of course my just a sprinkle. This is the only seasoning you're going to need for the entire dish. So we're just going to go ahead and season up our shrimp. While we're doing that, we have a skillet on medium-high heat, and we've melted about a tablespoon of butter. So what we're going to do is we're going to add probably maybe a 1/4 cup of the red bell peppers, and then we're also going to put it in there with the garlic. We're going to give it a stir around, let it get a little bit soft, and then we're going to add in the nice seasoned shrimp. Now once we add the shrimp into this lovely flavor party, you want to make sure that you spread your shrimp out so this way they have the opportunity to cook evenly. So you want to make sure that they're spread out into one layer. Shrimp cook actually really quickly, so you definitely want to make sure that you keep your eye on this. These are probably going to go for about 3 minutes on each side, and honestly that's going to be all it takes to keep them nice and juicy and tender. After about 3 minutes on the first side, you want to make sure that you turn each of these, and you're going to get awesome color if you just, like I said, leave the shrimp on there for about 3 minutes. Don't move them too much. You're literally only probably going to have to flip these one time. So 3 minutes on one side, 3 minutes on the other side, and they should be completely done. Now in the meantime, all of the peppers and the garlic are still getting nice and tender and adding flavor to the entire dish. What we're going to do next is we're going to grab a wedge of lime, and we're going to squeeze it all over the shrimp. Seafood and citrus are like a match made in heaven. So whatever you're having seafood, try to incorporate some sort of citrus, whether it be lemon, whether it be lime, because it really wakes the flavor up. We're going to add the shot of tequila. Now if I can give you guys a measurement, I would say 2 teaspoons of lime juice and probably about 4 tablespoons of tequila. So we're going to add that into the pan, and what we're going to do is we're going to deglaze the pan. So we're going to pick up all those little flavor bits off the bottom of the pan with the tequila, and we're going to incorporate it back into the sauce. We're going to add another tablespoon of butter, and we're going to shake it around, and this is going to be absolutely delicious. So I'm going to let this cook, guys, for probably about another 2 to 3 minutes just to kind of evaporate all of the flavor of the tequila. Just keep in mind, if you do not like the flavor of the tequila that you're using when you're drinking it, do not cook with it, because what happens when you cook with any alcohol, you're intensifying the flavor, and that goes for wine, that goes for cognac. So just make sure you really, really like the tequila that you're using, so use a nice quality tequila. So what I'm going to do, guys, once the shrimp is done, is we're going to transfer it onto a plate because now it's going to be time to build the tacos. So we have our shrimp here in our nice Sprinkle Factory plate. You guys can find that on the website. The link is in the description. We have our pickled onions, our garlic aioli. We have some shredded cabbage, cilantro, and pico. Now, none of our vegetables are seasoned, so of course we're going to add our ever so lovely Just a Sprinkle all-purpose seasoning. Let's jump into these mini margaritas, guys. So we're going to start with our triple sec. We have our simple syrup and lime juice. We have some mini tequilas, which are super cute. I'm going to attach the link for the simple syrup recipe, and you guys can find that in our balsamic glazed lamb chop video. And we also made the frozen Hennessy margarita, so that recipe will be in that video for you. So we're just going to add all 3 of our tequilas in there. We're going to add about a half a cup of our simple syrup and lime juice, and then we're going to splash it with some of the triple sec, so about a quarter of a cup. Put those aside in the freezer, guys, so they can get nice and cool for you and your party guests, or even if it's just you on a Margarita Monday or a Taco Tuesday, I'm with it. So let's go ahead and build our shrimp tacos. Of course, we're going to start with the shrimp at the bottom, and we're going to go from there. You guys, tacos are completely a blank canvas for you to be totally creative. So whatever you like, whatever you want to put on your tacos is completely and totally up to you. So we're just going to keep building. We're going to add our shredded cabbage. We're going to put our pico on there. We're also going to add our cilantro. And then I will be back momentarily to give you the recipe for our garlic aioli. Awesome. So once you guys have your tacos just the way you like it, I love to pair my garlic aioli with any kind of seafood. So it's going to be 1 cup of mayo, 2 tablespoons of garlic, 2 teaspoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of Just a Sprinkle, and your lemon juice. So we're going to add some of that. You guys can put as much or as little as you like. And to be honest, aioli is just like a fancy word for flavored mayo. So guys, put that in your back pocket. If you're ever out and you look at a menu or you look at something unfamiliar and it says aioli, it literally is just a flavored mayo. So you can have chipotle aioli, you can have garlic aioli, anything that your heart desires. So finish your taco off with a nice fresh squeeze of the lime juice. You're going to fill your mini tequila bottles with the margarita. And guys, this is literally a party ready to happen. Like I said, you can invite guests over, you can have a date night, or this can totally just be you unwinding from a super busy work day. The margaritas are super cute. The tacos are super flavorful, and you guys just made tequila lime shrimp tacos and mini margaritas. As my grandma would say, you guys, this is a finger licking time. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll see y'all next time.